Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, a couple desperately wished for a child. Next to their home was a lush garden owned by a powerful witch, Mother Gothel. The wife would often gaze at a special plant growing there called Rapunzel. Her craving for it grew so intense that she fell ill. Her loving husband, determined to save her, snuck into the witch's garden. But just as he grabbed some of the leaves, Gothel appeared in a furious rage. To save his own life, the man promised the witch their firstborn child. Soon after, a beautiful baby girl was born. True to the promise, Gothel appeared, took the child, and named her Rapunzel. As the girl grew, so did her magnificent golden hair, which became incredibly long. Fearing the outside world, Gothel locked Rapunzel away in a tall, secluded tower deep in the forest. The tower had no doors or stairs, only a single window at the very top. Whenever Gothel wanted to visit, she would stand at the bottom and call out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel would then unpin her long, braided hair and let it fall to the ground, allowing the witch to climb up. One day, a handsome prince was riding through the forest when he heard a voice of enchanting beauty. He followed the sound and discovered the mysterious tower. Hidden, he watched as Mother Gothel called out and climbed Rapunzel's long braid. The next day, after the witch had left, the prince decided to try it himself. He called out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." At first, Rapunzel was startled to see a stranger, but the prince was kind and gentle. They quickly became friends, and he returned every day, telling her wonderful stories about the world outside her tower. Soon, their friendship blossomed into love, and he promised to help her escape. But their happiness was short-lived. One day, Mother Gothel discovered their secret meetings. In a fit of fury, she took a pair of scissors and snipped off Rapunzel's beautiful golden hair. She then cast Rapunzel out into a desolate desert to fend for herself. Gothel then waited in the tower, and when the prince called out, she let down the severed braid. As he reached the top, he came face to face with the angry witch. In his shock, he lost his grip and fell from the tower, landing in a patch of thorns that blinded him. Heartbroken and blind, the prince wandered the lands for years, surviving on whatever he could find and calling out Rapunzel's name. One day, his journey led him to the very same desert where Rapunzel was living with the twin children she had borne. She heard his faint, familiar voice and ran to him. As they embraced, her tears of joy fell onto his face and into his eyes. Miraculously, his sight was restored. Overjoyed to be reunited at last, the prince took Rapunzel and their children back to his kingdom, where they were welcomed with open arms and lived happily ever after. Thanks for watching, and don't forget